the graphic covers. Drip, this one's for the fans. I die for mine. Team warriors, not just fans. Who ready to ride? The future here, damn if it ain't war on all sides. Reports are all lies. End of the line, still gonna be me and my fam. Welcome to a new revolution. Why ain't you moving? This is a movement. Sick of the news and the expert views. I'ma lose it. Everybody got an opinion, but there's only one reality. No matter which bird, top or third eye that you're viewing. Go ahead and be mad at me. Call me 10 hat when the light and click jet. And you them don't win. They tend not to know what I'm doing. But the fam know we been out here through it. It went three-way before y'all lit the lighter fluid. That set me back on fire with the music. Rampage with AJs through the stock market live on YouTube. And then deal they down. We'll do for real communities. Berserker, tell them no way we losing. This one's for the fans. I die for mine. Team warriors, not just fans. Who ready to ride? The future here, damn if it ain't war on all sides. Reports are all lies. End of the line, still gonna be me and my fam. That is For the Fams, featuring graphic covers from the legendary artist of Solana, putting out some of the craziest AI art, because he doesn't just put in a thing and say make this. No, there's art to prompting and using AI. Let me tell you, the AIs they're stubborn little girls. But anyway, good morning everybody, it's Frame. I've been missing the live streams of the auction coverage. A lot of stuff, busy week, but that's okay, cause if we ain't busy, then we ain't moving. And if we ain't moving, we ain't moving forward. I just made that shit up. I thought it sounded pretty cool. I don't know, let me know. Also, the beat, I need to bring to some clarity before we move forward with the stream to Unstoppable Chaos and what is going on with here. It was accidentally misplaced in the drop 18. However, we got it all straightened out. It is not a part of drop number 18. No. This is not a part of my main drops, the music NFTs where Uncomplex makes the beat, I rap. There's featured rappers like Demon Dan, aka Muddy, Bobby Ebo. Bobby's going to come. I'm ready to let Bobby loose. And of course, Uncomplex killing these beats. Berserker Bill on the graphic. I think I shouted out Uncomplex twice, but I feel bad for both Berserker Bill and Uncomplex because I missed both of the auctions on my channel, live streaming them. I'm not gonna lie, I feel really bad about that. I feel stupid about it. Alright? But I do want to shout out Nara. We gotta take a look here. This was the ultimate auction, so let's go over here. There was 3 participants, so shout out to Kanyat Pacer, and then Naru. I kind of like that. It's like a better version of Ja Rule, because that's kind of weird. That's why Eminem Bear. Anyway, we're not gonna get into all that today, but shout out to Naru taking the winning bid. It was a quick flash auction, 10 minutes. It was a bit quick put together, because this is not well, I don't want to say this is quick put together. Okay, first off, let me rephrase that. This beat was not quickly put together. This beat is a beat that Uncomplex, we have a little Discord server where he sends me all the beats that he's been making. I listen to them, check them out, see what's going on. And this was one I was going to use. So I would be this beat is fire. I'd be a little bit of a liar if I said I wasn't a little bit salty that it went for this low. But nah, Rule, you got a steal, so congratulations to you, because what this is a new part of the Framework Fortune Frame Music channel on Drip. Uncomplex, and this collection specifically,
But if you look at the metadata, it is not in the same type of metadata as the normal collections. This is exclusive rights beat with graphic cover by Uncomplex. Now on this one, I did the graphic cover. The reason why there's not lettering and a bunch of extra stuff on there is because I was thinking ahead of time, if somebody buys this, like a rapper or singer or something, they could easily just place their own text over this for branding purposes, right? So that's why it's a little bit blank on the picture. But Uncomplex is going to be releasing every weekend an exclusive rights beat, one of one beat, okay, with a one of one graphic cover that it means you own it. The graphics cover and the beat, straight out. There's no strings attached. Once you own it, you can do whatever you want to with it. You want to go record a song with it, go record a song with it. You want to use it for your YouTube channel, your promo, whatever you want to do, you can go and do that. We are not holding anything to these NFTs that say exclusive rights beat with graphic cover. You buy it, you own it, 100% straight ownership. Of course, do your research. I'm not telling you to buy. I'm just letting everybody know on the clarity of this, right? So this is not a part of my main drops. This is, in fact, actually, I like to think of it as an extension of the Framework Fortune Music channel of basically Uncomplex's own channel and his own drops. He's just not doing a bunch of drops because we still have the main drops to do, which is some work. He mixes and masters along with making the beats, so you know, both me and him doing a lot of work on these with graphics and me rapping and stuff like that. But it made sense, instead of Uncomplex starting fresh with a new channel where he's been building with me on this channel the entire time, to just expand this channel, right? There's already curation channels on Drip. That's not nothing new. So this is just, as Drip is growing, we can continue to grow the Framework Fortune music channel. Which, if you followed me for a long time, you know one of my biggest goals was a decentralized media network. Well, guess what? We there, baby. I'm building it right now, thanks to Drip. Thanks to Vibu, for whatever reason he decided that day to approve me, I don't know, back in February, and let the bull loose. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the bull is loose. So, just wanted to bring some clarity again. Congratulations, Narul, and a shout out to Kanyada. Okay. It's too early in the morning. No, it's all the time with me. Both of them, by the way, rocking different Frame Music PFPs, which means that they have the songs too that they're probably rocking right now. That's the Boss Bull. Look right there. That's the Boss Bull. One of them for the Fams. That Berserker Bill design. And what's the other one got? Wade. Y'all don't know. This is one of my favorite songs I've made. And it's because, and I love all the comics and stuff on Drip. I think comics are dope, which is going to bring me to a question here right when we go over to Twitter. See, we got anybody in the chat. Oh, let me fix the chat here. Shout out, we got some viewers for sure. But let me get the chat working here, so in case, because I am streaming to YouTube as well, my main YouTube channel, which, if you look at, already had a playlist of the Framework Fortune Media Network long ago. The decentralized media network is something that I have been dreaming and planning on for a very, very long time. It is the essence, the core, because it is how a whole bunch of communities, whether they agree or don't agree with each other on certain little aspects, can grow against bigger competition. And not decentralized, meaning that we all just share everything together. I could show that. And work together to build a bigger network. And it's been pretty effective. A lot of y'all may not know me yet, but you're going to get to know me one way or another. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The old man, old Pappy Frame. Ben, if you want to call me by my real name, it doesn't matter. I don't have nothing to hide. But like I just said, I don't have nothing to hide. Okay. A lot of things have been building over the last years before I even was coming to Web3 that I didn't even realize I was preparing. The universe works in strange ways. But real quick, shout out Pacer as well. And then we're going to do a leaderboard shout out. Let's go ahead and do that. But so let me tell you something. Seeing people rocking the graphic covers is incredible, right? But this isn't my first time in the Web3 space for launching NFTs. So this is the first time, however, where thanks to Drip, I have all the tools I'm going to need to build what we've been building. But Wade was actually, at the time, we had Todd McFarlane, shout out, creator of Spawn. If you're a Spawn fan, the clown. What's his name again? It's like, I forgot what his name is. It's something, what is it? Let me not go off on that. Todd McFarlane, shout out to him. Bork the Viking Pug was out here with comics on Drip for a while. Hachi, whoo boy, I'm gonna tell y'all what, y'all better not sleep on Hachi. Hachi, which a lot of y'all ain't sleeping on Hachi. It's hard to sleep on Hachi. Hachi's out here doing his thing left and right. Got the comics, had the comics as well. So comics is a very interesting concept that I am interested in. This was about Wade Wilson and a mix of my life. But my I got the founder of Drac calling here. Hey, I'm live streaming right now. Let me call you after live stream. Oh, alright. Well, I'll be over there right after this. You didn't send me any link or anything or at me. How was I supposed to know? I don't know what's going on. I didn't know that. You said you was working a lot right now. Okay, I got you. All right, well let me get back to the stream and get wrapped up here, and I'll come over and jump in that space. This is all live, by the way. I didn't mute the mic. I didn't put you on speakerphone, but there ain't nothing really crazy you could say anyway. So I just want to show people that we're really building that here. This ain't a game. It just happened to be coincidence that you called me at the time you did. Well, I guess actually not. It's a coincidence that the space is around the same time. Anyway, see you soon. Talk to you soon. Peace. Yeah. You ever want to scare the shit out of the founder? That's what you do. When they call you and you're on a live stream, just answer it. He's gonna be. This is live. I don't know what's gonna happen during these streams. Let me go check the chat, make sure John Cena ain't in here or something. Oh, I forgot to put the chat up. What happened? Oh, that was so funny. I was not expecting that at all. Oh gosh. Okay, chat is now up and working. Yeah. Okay. I think. Okay, YouTube chat there. Restream. So you guys, I don't know if you can see this, but no, you can't see it. It's behind the screen. All right, cool. All right, back to back to work. Apparently, I got space. I'm supposed to be co-hosting here soon. I didn't realize was happening today, but that's all right. We'll get to it when we get there. I ain't gonna. There's actually real quick, but just check this out. It tells you in the thing about it, about the comics and stuff. We're gonna watch this. This is a minute long, but before we go into Bloody Dot Berlin and Kelsey Bray, she is a fire singer. Why my Twitter always comes up with the same? So weird. There's Molly. Get back to work, Molly. Whoops. Get back to work, Molly. It's live, motherfucker. Hey, that's a little fresh Bueller Zilly right there. I know that guy right there. I didn't even realize that was there. Alright. Oh yeah, before we go to that, this is what I wanted to talk about. It's nothing about anything other than the drop that is coming up. Although shout out to all y'all who are voting on this poll for Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. I am campaigning for both of them to get on Drip because that seems to be where Solana and the Drip want them to be at. This one's only got 3 votes. For some reason, you know, Solana, they're real hard to try to get them to follow you and retweet stuff. But, you know, we'll poke and prod. We'll see what we can do. Oh, yeah, shout out to this new artist coming. Yeah, I think her channel is launched, but she hasn't dropped yet, or what hadn't dropped yesterday yet. But very good educational content about Web3. For example, yield farming, liquidity pools, and aggregators. If you don't know what none of those big crazy words mean, you should probably go subscribe to her because she's going to break it down for you, and she's going to do it with a cup. Kind of like the beauty of how Designs breaks it down on a canvas with chef knives. Alright, anyway, beyond that, this is where I wanted to get to. Yanked! Y'all voted for it to be.
Are you ready? Get ready.
I got a question for you.
Let me tell you about it. Are you ready? Get ready. Are you ready?
Stop playing. Stop talking over me, bull. See, this is the problem. The boss bull just likes to interrupt people. He's an asshole. And I got to deal with him all the damn time. Alright? You guys only have to deal with him when I come on here. But I have to deal with him all the time. Anyway. Anyway. This was kind of a joke graphic. But looking at it, I kind of like the way it turned out. And speaking of comics, I'm wondering if you guys want a Boss Bull comic. Maybe featuring, you know, characters we know. Uncomplex. Berserker Bill. Bobby Ebo. It's almost like, if you look at my channel, where Bobby's got the fox. Oh yeah, too far back. We getting deep. We're gonna be 18 drops in this week, straight every single week. And now we're adding on Complex's extension, like I was talking about for the weekends. Okay. Oh yeah, I was looking for Bobby's thing. Same. Well, Muddy, Demon Dan already is a comic book character in the first place. Muddy is a character, and his Demon Dan branding and stuff is about spot on for what and who he is. So very easily, he's a graphics artist himself. We could very easily do a collab part of the comic series if y'all wanted to. This is just an idea. Nothing has been made. Oh no, it's above pot circles. Right here it is. There it is. Not fox, but wolf. Bobby's favorite animal is a wolf. So I brought in the wolf concept that kind of matches the Boss Bull different styles that you've seen me put out. And then now, because of Uncomplex's Unstoppable Chaos, he was telling me a story because he's from India. He lives in India, but he's from a small village, and he was telling me that there's these wild jungle boars that are huge. He was like saying they're way bigger than normal boars, and so I don't think it's his favorite character, but because of that story the other night before we did this, I couldn't get a hold of him to ask what his favorite animal is. So I just used the wild jungle boar, giant jungle boar idea from what he said. So if we do a comic series, then sorry, Uncomplex, you are stuck with this character. We're not redesigning it. It's too late because Narul already owns it. Well, I'm just kidding. Actually, you don't own it anymore, Uncomplex. Narul owns it. That's the beauty of your collection. So you can't use that pig anymore, Uncomplex. What are we gonna do? I didn't even think about that. Good thing we haven't designed this concept all the way out yet, and this is just coming to me right now before I started this. Anyway, we're building, okay? It's live. Sometimes ideas come from that. But this graphic style, do y'all want this kind of meme type graphic style for this drop for all the rarities? This meme comic book looking art style? Because that was what I was intending for the art style for Yate. The graphics design style, I would say. But it wasn't purposely. This was, like I've said before, I start with a concept image, and this is that concept image. So technically, since you ain't won, this actually is going to be the concept ultimate on the auction. Not the main music video with graphic cover. This would be the concept, the original concept graphic that all the covers are developed off of, and would go up for auction along with the alt art ultimate cover, whatever, something like that. So just go check it out. All right, it's all on here. Just look. But yeah, if y'all want, you know what? I don't know. Let's see if there's anybody said anything in the chat. Berserker Bill's just laughing. Shout out Berserker Bill. Either way, I'll probably just do it that way anyway. Well, this is gonna have to be the concept because that's just how I do it at this point since y'all voted it. But I think I'm gonna do it that way anyway. So that way, just in case, if we do decide to do a comic book or a comic series, we can. And maybe more than two. This is. Alright, anyway, let's watch Kelsey Bray. I put my headphones on for this so I can hear it. Kelsey Bray, this incredible singer. Like I was talking about how my channel is starting to kind of spread and extend into offering opportunities to different artists, not just music artists. You know, we got Berserker Bill on the first graphic collab. But yeah. This is what I was referencing to as talking about one of those curation channels. Another dope curation channel to go check out is Akabolin. Some of the most fire NFTs. Well, I don't want to say, well, yeah, the NFTs are fire, but an NFT is technically different than the art itself, right? That's something that maybe the queen we looked at earlier, the new drip artist who's dropping the fire, one of my new favorite ones, about the aggregators and liquidity pools. That's something she could teach y'all about, I bet. She probably has a lesson up her sleeve for that. But let's listen to what's going on. This is an interview on
How to count
Drip
to 10
House
by the time I got here, but that
Hey, that's
definitely
something.
it did
Oh,
not
okay,
help me
right.
at the supermarket. And looked at me, she's like, "You can never be a singer. If you
Right.
really let it, it can transport you to a place of reflection and healing."
That I
I
want
do
people
have a
to know
concert. Yes,
about
concert
because
is here in Proctor. It's
Oh, wait,
So I
there
knew
we
how to
go.
count to 10 by the time I got here, but that
Hey, that's
definitely
something.
it did not help me at the supermarket. And looked at me, she's like, "You can never be a singer."
Wait, is this you, Bloody? That's you? Why you look like a London pit bull for? Not a dog, but the rapper pit bull. I love you, Bloody, but if that's you, if it ain't you, I feel really bad. Was it me and you? Sort of. I can't get. I just imagine. I just imagine in my head. Sorry, what a London pit bull would sound like as a rapper. Let me know if there's a London pit bull out there as a rapper. I want to get you on as a collab, because I bet that is fire. I gotta change this real quick. Make sure y'all can hear it with me changing this, but I gotta change one of these. My headphones just died somehow. I thought I charged them all night, but guess not. Yeah, whatever. The universe and all. Okay, let's see here. Let's make sure.
By the time I got here, but that
Hey, that's
definitely
something.
it did not
Shut
help
the
me at the
audio over
supermarket.
here.
And looked at me, she's like,
Okay.
"You can never be a singer if you really."
Wait, Kelsey, hold on. We gotta get it main screen. It can't. You gotta wait. I know you're excited, girl, but you gotta wait. All right.
So I knew how to
Now.
count to 10 by the time I got here, but that
Hey, that's
definitely
something.
it did not help me at the supermarket. And looked at me, she's like, "You can never be a singer if you really let it. It can transport you to a place of reflection and healing."
And that I
I
want
do
people
have a
to know
concert. Yes,
about
concert
because
is here in Proctor. It's a 2.5 day long festival, art festival. Without the medium of expressing my life experience through song, I don't think it would be my life at all. And then it came to my turn.
Woo! That was a fire bar she just dropped on y'all. Are y'all listening out there? I gotta run that back. She's not even rapping or singing or nothing. She's just doing an interview and she's dropping like this candle. Look, this is how on fire she is right now with what she's saying. This candle was lit by her thumb right here. I just caught it live on live stream. Her heating up so hot, coming with the fire that she literally, I'm pretty sure this wasn't lit at the beginning of this video when I was talking about Muddy looking like, not Muddy, Bloody looking like, sorry if I've been calling you Muddy. Those do sound alike. Muddy, Bloody, the bulldoze. Alright, I gotta run that back. We gotta run it back. It's like, you guys ever watch No Life Shaq and his reactions? I love No Life Shaq and his reactions to videos. It is hilarious, and he actually does catch bars, unlike some reactors out there. But yeah, anyway, it'd be an honor and a pleasure to have you react to one of my videos one day, sir. And even if you don't, I'll still support you because I love what you're doing. Keep it up. You've been putting on independent artists left and right, whether they know it or not, because his medium is so big on YouTube and other social medias. If he reacts to one of your videos, then you usually are going to get some hype from it. So shout out to No Life Shaq, being a real one out here, building. Actually, now that I say that, can we, Veebs, are you listening, Veebu? Go get No Life Shaq, bring him to Drip. That's the move. Oh yeah, I'm saying it now. All y'all out there, go. I don't care if you don't, at this point, I don't care if he collabs or reacts to my videos anymore. We need him on Drip. Matter of fact, instead of me and him reacting to one of my videos, I would prefer if No Life Shaq came and collabed with me on like a few live Drip auction coverages. Let's get his reaction to some Drip auctions. Huh? Old frames are cooking. These ideas be popping, firing left and right, just like Kelsey when she lit that candle. Alright, listen, okay. I know I built that all up about how she lit this candle with her thumb and stuff. There's a lot of different special effects and graphics. Oh, never mind. Let's get back to this. I don't want to take too much away from Chelsea here because she is dropping bars, but she got me on fire. If she didn't get the candle with her thumb, she at least got me fired up on this drip flash auction GM. Because there are some auctions coming, but they're a little bit later today. So I'm going to try to cover them, but if I don't, at least I got through the morning to be able to cover what's coming up. I'm going to try to do at least a stream once every day. Be really, really interesting. Hint, no, not hint, wink, wink, because I don't want to make it sound like that's a thing that's happening. That's not, that I know of, okay? I don't know that much. Like, people hit me up and stuff, they're like, Frame, blah, 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 you know. I'm like, there's not really much I can do, okay? That's why I just tell people to apply to Drip, keep staying active in the Drip community. At some point, there's going to be a point where everybody is going to be on Drip, whether they like it or not. So, don't worry, your time is coming, alright? But I do not have anything to do with that process, alright? Let's make that clear right now. Even on the music side, I have nothing to do with that process. Would I love to? Sure, thanks for asking. Alright, anyway. Alright, back to Kelsey. And listen closely. I'm going to shut up and mute my mic for the rest of this. We're going to start it over and let her get a fair shake without Frame trying to interrupt. This is Bloody Dot Berlin on Drip House. Kelsey Bray. She is a fire singer if you're just tuning in. Let's go.
By the time I got here, but that definitely it did not help me at the supermarket. And looked at me, she's like, you can never be a singer. If you really let it, it can transport you to a place of reflection and healing.
I want
do
people
have a
to know
concert. Yes,
about
concert
because
is here in Proctor. It's 2 day. Well, it's a 2.5 day long festival, art festival. Without the medium of expressing my life experience through song, I don't think it would be my life at all. And then it came to my turn, and I was like, well, I want to be a singer, and I want to use these power words in like a positive. To make a positive difference. It's a physical,
effort, right?
like speaking of blood, you know, it's like it is a physical response. Like I feel the blood pumping, my heart can start beating a little faster, you know, my mind starts a bit racing, then I start doubting myself. So it's a very physical response. And then, you know, I've like done like shaking movements and stuff on stage to when I'm like, oh my gosh, am I doing this right? So it's there.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me?
Enough said. Kelsey Bray, Bloody Dot Berlin. Take y'all's asses on over here to Drip. Type in BLOODY Berlin and get you subscribed and get you some of this Kelsey Berlin action. But it's not just Kelsey. Kelsey is a part of what Bloody's got going on. But the homie, which I know for a fact that's Bloody because I heard him talk a little bit more. So yes, you do look like a London pit bull. Come at me, Bloody. Let's go, baby. I wish I could remember. This would be so funny if I could remember something of pit bulls, but it's been a long time since I heard, and I can't remember. Like I can hear them in my head, all the pit bull singles that's been out, because he was that damn good. You know, he came out of nowhere repping Dade, I think, from Miami, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the words right now, so I'm not sure if it was Dade. I think he's from Dade County. But yeah. Okay, hold on. This is going to bother me. We're just going to do it. See, if you go get, oh, that's who we should get too. Let's get Pitbull on here. Let's get Pitbull. Look at that. What's live right there? I told y'all, I'm not just live on Twitter. I'm live on my YouTube channel. We out here. Okay? This was a while back. What'd you just say? I just now seen this. Oh, I gotta answer some questions. Oh, there's all types of stuff I've missed here. Oh boy. Oh this is the wrong channel. Hold on. I'm not on that channel. I was about to start replying with just my whoopsies. Alright. We're looking up Pitbull because it's gonna bother me. I'm sorry, I have to do this. It's gonna bother me if I don't. If we get Pitbull on Drip, then I could go to Drip and look him up. That'd be the thing. We get all the music artists on Drip, then I don't have to go to YouTube. Because do I have a problem with you? We've had our days. Me and the old YT hadn't always got along. We still probably don't, but that's okay. We know how to use her. We know how to use that old YouTube to our advantage. So we're gonna bring it back out. It's been a long time. Well, it ain't been that long, but it's been overdue. Anyway, Pitbull singles. Oh, speaking of Pitbull. Oh yeah, Time of Our Lives. Duh. See, give me everything. Yeah, all these. He put out a lot of singles, alright. It's hard to remember. That is 17 years ago. That's the Pitbull I was thinking of. That was the one I was trying to remember, I think it was. It was either that one or it was. Maybe it was Bojangles with John and Yang Twins. But just so you know, I'm not going to play it, but just so you know I'm not lying. That song with Neo is a dope singer. That'd be dope to get Neo on Drip. He's really, really talented singer. But that song was like, give me everything tonight. Na, 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 na. I even know that song, alright? So don't try to FUD me. Get out of here. I have a bad memory, that's all. I can't remember exact details sometimes. Alright, anyway, go subscribe to Bloody Berlin and check out Kelsey Bray. Shout out to what they're doing out here. Like I said, that was gonna bother me. I had to do that. I had to go. Like I said, he's a talent. We want all the musical talents on Drip. All of yous. Every single with one of you. Okay? For the record, I never said I was against some people getting on Drip. Just said I would like to talk to them, that's all. What am I looking for? What am I doing? Oh yeah. Alright, now I think we've tied up the intro to this. How long was that intro? Because that was basically my intro. And that was 37-minute long intro. That's how we we gotta cut that down some. Like I said, I'm a Kill Tony fan. If you can't pitch a project in under than less than a minute, then you need to work on your pitches because people have short attention spans. I probably lost some viewers during that time. I'm probably losing them now because they're like, we're here for the flash auctions. We're not here for you to talk crazy about things that have nothing to do with it. I got you. So, right now, live. Everything working? Yeah, looks like everything's working. I hope everything's working. Let me check just on my phone. I don't like it when things don't be working. And then we're going to hop on over to this Drip, or not Drip space, but this drag space. My bad. Both are 4-letter words, okay? Okay. I have problems, alright? I'm like Jared Nathan. I can whisper and say it clearly, or I can yell it and say it clearly, but the in between doesn't work. I feel him, okay? Shout out to Jared Nathan, one of the best comedic minds of this age. I don't give a shit what none of y'all say. So we've got 2 auctions. Oh, this is fantastic. Who was it? Somebody on. I'd actually need my Twitter back up just in case. Well, I'm gonna be moving over there in just a second to join that space. Wonder. Vicola. Shout out to Vicola or Viloco and his whole crew. Giuliano. All this. These are our good friends and family from South America. They are DAO members, but while the DAO, DLA DAO, We are doing the restructuring, trying to get it finished. They got opportunities to jump on with Wayfinders, who is burning it up right now. So shout out to Wayfinders for providing opportunity out here in the times when I try my best and still couldn't, and making up for my failings at the moment. But we're going to make it all. We're going to set it all right. But I'm so glad y'all took this opportunity. I know y'all ain't going anywhere. Y'all are DLA Dow fam for life. But go subscribe to VLoco and his YouTube channel. They are all South American gamers, streamers, and they will not play around. You want to see some shooters? Woo boy. Woo boy. I've been on the sidelines with them in some mini royale on Solana, and I'll tell you what. Actually, I've been against them. In those clan wars, sometimes you have to fight against your teammates. I don't like fighting against Velo. I don't like going against Giuliano. They too good. That's why they out here grinding every single day in the Web3 gaming space. And I just been meaning to shout them out because I love them so much. They are just like my brothers. We're in it. In the trenches right now. The mini royale season is over, so that is a good time while we're restructuring to get everything with the clan straightened out, you know. And Wayfinders is gonna keep them busy, so we're definitely going to have to try to recruit, and I try to recruit some talent that is as good, which is gonna be hard to do, as good as Velo, Giuliano, Gabriel, all of y'all. Miss y'all. Appreciate what y'all do. Keep grinding. Keep showing the way in Web3 gaming, because it's y'all playtesting these games and making sure these games are legit. You follow these guys, they're going to be here live streaming, showing you these games are legit or not. I can confirm Pirate Nation. Velo sent me Pirate Nation months ago. I've been testing it in my free time. They done a very good job with Pirate Nation, okay? I think it's a Cap and Company game, which I'm not all the way sure on the exactly what they're doing, what blockchain it is on exactly. I think they may have their own. I'm not sure. Because big time, for those who don't know, in the Web3 gaming sector, did not drop on a blockchain. No. They have patents to their own blockchain that nobody can look into. They're private patents. That's facts. That's why I keep saying, it doesn't matter where you're at in the world right now. We're all going to be on blockchain soon enough. If you ain't, you just ain't going to know it. Or you're not going to care, because it's a bunch of big words and stuff like that. But if you hear me out there in your Web 2 and you're like, what's a Web 2? Or you're like, what's a crypto? Well, I would suggest maybe learning a little bit about it. Because one way or another, you ain't got to learn everything. Just kind of learn how to basically transact in it. Because you're going to be transacting in it one way or another. Okay. Anyway, I forgot where I went on another rant again. But we've got this. Oh, yeah. It was somebody new or something drip. Now, we talked about this auction, or a similar auction. Is this the same one? No. Is this the same one? Or is this a different one? I'm really confused right now. I can't remember. I remember the little girl with the balloon down here, because that's so specific in contrast the first time when I didn't see it. Now it just sticks out in my head every single time. I think maybe this is more of a... Well, I don't know. I don't want to speak for this drip creator, Impazico, but Impazico, keep discerning people out here with your artwork. Oh, do you have the girl in there? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm glad I came over here and checked. So there's multiple different designs of this I got it. I got you. Okay, my bad. That's why I had to come check. But go subscribe. Doing it out here. And I forgot I know one of the things I forgot. Duh. Before we move on, I gotta do the shout out to my own leaderboard. Because I have a whole ton of messages from all y'all that I appreciate so much that I haven't had a chance to get to this week. And I've got to get to. Because y'all are sending me that much love. I'm gonna get to every single one of you. I don't care what y'all think. Some of y'all have to think it. Frame he ain't gonna ever get to me or anything like that. No, I get to you. I get to you one way or another. But again, drop 18. Y'all voted on it. Yanked. 2 days, 22 hours, and 45 minutes away. Alpha Relapse. Salute. Shout out. Every single week that I have dropped on Drip, and I did not know Alpha Relapse before Drip. I still really don't know Alpha Relapse. He's a bit quiet, or maybe I'm just busy. I don't know. But maybe he prefers it that way, so I don't push the issue. But every single week that I have dropped, all 18 drops, Alpha Relapse has been there. Number one, I think pretty much the whole way through. On the leaderboard, before the leaderboard, and before the snapshot, during the snapshot, and then he comes back afterwards and drops again on the leaderboard to stay in number one right after the snapshot is over with. You, sir, that type of love and support shows me we're doing what we're supposed to be doing out here on Complex. Bobby, Berserker Bill, DLA Dow, B-Lo, Drac. I'll be over there shortly. Don't call me again. I'm almost done. V-Boo, if you're listening. All the Drip creators that are out here putting in work. But Alpha Relapse, shout out to you, man. I don't even know what to say, bro. We're going to have to immortalize you in some way or form. We're going to figure it out, okay? You may be shy. That's okay. You ain't got to say much. But we still going to immortalize you. We're going to figure out something. And then shout out to Flawless Parakeet. I've been saying I think they're relatively new, but at this point, I've seen them enough I've seen this username at least, enough because I don't know everybody on Twitter. That's why if you do send me it ain't going to matter that much longer because the Drip mobile app is looking so good. And Vibu already told y'all the social media part is coming. Oh, yeah. So soon I will be able to, and I've not seen this with my own eyes yet, but everything that Vibu has said has come to pass as far as what Drip is doing and what they're going to do next. It will be a lot smoother to communicate with each other. But even through that, if you do want to be a little bit closer, you can always reach out, DM me. There is a Framework Fortune Discord, Telegram now, thanks to Berserker Bill. Shout out to him. He put the work in building that for me because I'm too old. I only knew Discord, and I had no clue what I was doing. Even though they are kind of similar, no clue. Okay. But yeah, anyway, let's keep going. We got to get to these auctions that's about to go on so I can get over this space and figure out what is going on after that, because I really don't plan out my days. Like I said yesterday on Twitter, you make a plan and then you just throw it out the window. Shout out Zoomy, Silver Handbell 785 in number 4, Waving High in number 5, Geom number 6, it's Mr. Moto number 7, Seppo 13 number 8, Uncle Banana number 9, Balut Junes, number 10. Roomy Wind, 17 minutes ago. Eek Wolfsbane, 519. Is that Nos or Nas, just spelled differently than one of the best rappers of all times, Nas. If you ain't know about him, you should probably go do your research in history, because a lot of us rappers draw a lot of inspiration from Nas. If they don't, or they say they don't, then they're either younger and didn't know much about Nas, or they really ain't that big of a hip-hop head. And that's facts. Ask No Life Shaq if he knows who Nas is. I bet he knows him probably every single song. Okay. Anyway, that reminded me. See how easily distracted I am? Nas just lit up the leaderboard there on the latest, or the latest droplets, the latest donations. Thank you so much. Pirate Zenith, about 2 hours ago. And then, of course, I always do a quick refresh just to see if we've got any new names popping on during the live stream that I may be able to catch. Nope, still all the same people. So, shout out to all y'all again. There's so many more people out here supporting. Clearly, I mean, it's hard as an entertainer to not, well, I don't even say an entertainer, as humans, not to fall into our own ego. However, when I say there's a balance of everything, it is the same with ego. You have to tap into it sometimes. It's not something that doesn't exist. It's there. It's a part of you. But you've got to stay humble, but know when to tap into that ego and use it for good or whatever you think is good. Because I've always said, bad versus good, evil versus whatever, yada, yada, yada. It's all perception. What's good to someone may not be good to someone else. And the perfect example is candy. To a kid is the greatest thing in the world. They love some candy. Candy to a diabetic could mean death. So perception is everything. And that's why I say there's only one reality. Because you can perceive things how you want, but it doesn't change the one reality. Your ego is still there. My ego is here. Oh no, there's no doubt about it. I would be even more of a hypocrite if I said otherwise. But it's y'all, Alpha Relapse, all y'all sending me messages, all y'all hitting the leaderboards, retweeting out there. It's all y'all who keep me humble. Bobby, Uncomplex, all y'all's collabing with me, because I would lose it if I didn't. Alright, so we've got the Impazico auction going on. There is 1 hour and 38 minutes left. 200,000 droplets starting bid. The floor is wide open. So, this is Gen Art by Impazico. Drop 20. Congratulations on 20 drops in. And that is an ultimate. Still, what I say, hour and 37 minutes left on that auction. We have the Esmotella, and this one has been up for a few days and nobody's took a swing at it. I'm pretty surprised. I must not be doing your research. 1 day, 7 hours left, 150,000 droplets. Come over and look what else and do your research and read that about section. This is some very unique artwork. Whether it's graphic design or not. It's very unique. That's a very talented person right there. That's all I'm going to say. Still a day and 7 hours left. And upcoming, we've got Beryllium. We know Beryllium auctions can get spicy. We've covered Beryllium auctions before. Shout out to Beryllium, always giving anybody a chance with a starting bid of 100 droplets. But that starts in 1 hour and 40 minutes. This is good vibes, photography, street photography. Sorry, I'm not sure if the street is supposed to come first or after. And I think it's supposed to come after because that's why they put a comma there and did it the way they did it and not me. So I'm not critiquing. All I'm saying is I just was confused there. Alright, anyway. Never mind. I'm going to stop defending myself. Macroverse. Y'all know who Macroverse is. If you don't know who Macroverse is, what are you doing? Because it's by way. Somehow. Some way. Macroverse is who brought the legend beyond legend. The incredible. The almighty. The original pioneer of hip-hop. DMC. Let me rephrase that. That is DMC. I left that pause there as a pause for respect for the just. I have been. This is one of the things that really keeps me humble too, as well. I've been here before. I've been on Drip before Daryl got here, and I hope he doesn't mind I call him Daryl. I just like to call people by a first name basis if I know it, whatever. It's not anything out of disrespect, because I would never ever respect this man or his crew. Run DMC, and there's no way he built. Him and the crew built a big part of hip hop. Took it mainstream all the way into rock with Aerosmith, Super Bowl shows. This is not somebody you disrespect, okay? That is crazy. So anybody out there wants to fuck me and thinks that with my little jabs at music celebs or whatever coming in, which are they jabs or am I just pointing out things? Who knows? It's all yet to be seen. But don't mistake it. Don't even try to flood me there. I will put you in a punchline quick. Shout out to the Beyond Legend, Daryl McDaniels, Run DMC, Macroverse. Oh yeah. And Hachi. Oh, and DMC also has been collabing with lots of drip artists, including Nachi. So shout out to him for that. That's dope. That's how we do it. Network at the beginning. You build a network. And when you already got a big network and you're willing to share that with people like that, that just makes you beyond legend. Alright. Microverse, the Rewind, episode 2. I'm getting a little behind on time. Let's see. Oh, this is a comic. Speaking of, Microverse, I forgot, also does, I don't know how I forgot or why I forgot. Well, there's a lot of like I said, there's a lot of comic artists. Well, not a lot. There's more than I'm used to being in one place. Let me say that. There's more very, very talented comic artists on Drip in one place. And that is something I haven't seen in a very, very long time. Bringing back almost like that nostalgic comic book store vibe where very few still exist. So shout out. This is an ultimate full-on comic. 100,000 starting bid. This auction starts in 4 hours, 31 minutes. Today, this is a 10-minute auction. But Williams is a 10-minute auction. And then shout out Charlie, who I think, if I read it right, has a drip space on Tuesday. Go join that space. I don't know if I'll be able to make it or not. It depends. Every day is a new day. But I'm going to try. But shout out to Charlie Def Tony, and he's got his Glacier Ultimate Vibes coming up. Starting bid 69,000, starts in 2 days, 8 hours, and this is a 1 hour, 9-minute auction. He's experimenting with the numbers. I love it. Keep experimenting with the numbers. That's how we figure out the best blueprints that for other creators coming to the platform or who may be trying to figure out things, because it is all brand new, right? It is all brand new to all of us. All this stuff. All of this, right? No matter what, if you've been in crypto a long time, you've never heard of a secure your NFT. That is a whole new concept brought on by Drip in the Web3 world. If you have heard it, I haven't heard it, but super dope. Silicones got the drop on the rare, the standard. Ansem with a standard. I don't know about Ansem yet. Don't ask me because I don't know Ansem. I'm following Ansem and stuff, but I didn't know of him until Drip. It's not done personally. We just weren't in that ecosystem at all together at any time, I reckon. But I don't know anything about him, so I haven't had really a lot of time. Well, let's see what he's got going on. I got a little bit more time. If it's gonna play. Come on, Boss Bull, give him a chance. Okay.
This man is handsome, but he's getting beaten up here, let's be honest.
You do enough bullshit in New York and Miami. Dubai is like 10x that.
Breaking news, Dubai's underwater.
The ocean, my nigga.
The ocean
is man-made, my nigga.
They did not give me a fork.
She's in another airport. I'm too. And you know how they make it rain, right? They literally have 1,000 planes, literally dropping.
I ain't gotta watch no more. This man's out here with a camera on him all day long, it looks like. He's out here. I don't know him, but I can tell he's out here getting it. And I can respect that. So shout out to Ansem. Whether we ever get to know each other or not, one way or another, keep doing your thing. Because it looks like that you're out here doing your thing for the fams. Your fams and the Solana fams. Because you're on Drip and you are, your repertoire follows you. It's not like I haven't heard of Ansem before. I just didn't know, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people out here. I can't know everybody when they first come out, alright? I'm not that lucky or I'd be way richer. And let me tell you something. I'm not rich at all, okay? Poor shit right now. Anyway, don't worry about that. Shout out to Doodle Devils. Love this little crazy 3D Doodle Devil model. This texture design. Let's put some perspective on it. I like the Doodle Devils. I like the Demon Dans. I like the Devil Dans. There's a Devil Dan. I'm not even like, it's not even like, don't mistake me as like a devil worshiper or anything. I don't judge. Everybody do your thing, whatever you want to do. But they're out here. All I'm saying is be prepared. The Doodle Devils, the Devil Dans, and the Demon Dans. All three different projects, but they look totally different in artwork and everything. Just somewhat similar names. And shout out to all three of them, because like I said, they're all out here. Husterize! Out here painting buildings. Or taking pictures of buildings. I don't know why I said painting buildings. That'd be impressive if you painted this entire building, like so beyond impressive. I'd be like, damn! One person just Jason Bateman and up the side, like on Rush or whatever that movie was, just flying up the side, painting all crazy. Oh, I gotta stay alive before my heart explodes. I gotta keep moving. No, the photography is very impressive, and the way that Hucksterize is doing it as well. But I'm pretty certain that Hucksterize is not on the sides of the buildings painting them. If I'm wrong, please correct me, because if you are, holy hell. All right, and we got some new stuff. This is all this is all drops, right? This is all NFTs I've gotten in the last few days. You can see the date there, 6/08. I subscribe to every single body who comes across this thing right here. Isn't this so cool? If you're new to Drip, looky here. They're right there too. You have like a little card flip, a little game to play. There's all kinds of little things for you to find out about on Drip. All kinds of things. All right, anyway. Back to the auctions. Yeah, so that's what we got going on as far as auctions so far. However, it is still early. More auctions could come up. That's why they're called flash auctions. Sometimes they're planned by creators. Sometimes they might come up in a flash. Maybe a creator had a great idea and they just killed it. You never know. And they want to share it. It happens. Y'all see me with some dumb ideas, some real stupid ideas on live stream, and a few good ideas here and there. And I appreciate y'all for sticking around with me. All those who stick around through all the long-winded mumbo jumbo that I talk about. All right. I do have a little bit of droplets. I did load up a little bit of droplets there. I might be coming for that beryllium in an hour. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. Because again, you make a plan and you throw it out the window. Alright, so that's what we got going on for auctions. There is a ton of creators. I wish I could shout everybody out who are creators, collectors, supporters, traders, all the things in the Drip ecosystem, the team, there's just so many. And it's an incredible time and moment in history to be a part of it. And I'm truly humbled and appreciate everyone so much. We may be back. We may not. Because just like these auctions, I could be gone.